welcome back to the channel. You can see what I got. I got some new headlights for my car because I'll show you why. Come over here and take a look at these lights, and even though I darkened them, I'm getting a lot of moisture and stuff in there, and I tried to fix them so they looked a lot better, but just didn't work out too good. I wouldn't suggest darkening your headlights. They don't look too bad at night, but anyway, so I'm going to show you how to replace these, and we'll get started. Alright, the first thing you're going to need is a 10mm to loosen up these bolts for the light. They're pretty easy to take off. Another thing you're going to need is I'm going to go ahead and I use this to pop this open so I can take these off and move these out of the way, and that way, just in case the front bumper gets in the way, this will make sure I got plenty of room to get in there so I don't scratch my paint up. Go ahead and take the 10mm off on this side. Now these are aftermarket halo lights, and they've been pretty good, but you know, out here in the Arizona sun, it just been taking a beating, so it's time to replace them. So they're pretty simple to remove. You can see this kind of loosen things up so you can get where you need to get behind the light. Really simple. Alright, now we got that up, we're going to go ahead and take these lights that are in here and transfer them to the other lights. Alright, what I quickly realized is that you can't use the halo lights. You have to use your factory lights. So if you still have your factory headlights, that's good. And you're going to have to use the wiring harness that comes off that for these particular lights. So anyway, so if you're going to do that, you're going to need this, and I'll go ahead and hook those up in there and show you how that works. So on your new headlights, you're going to want to remove these so you can put your light bulbs in there. You got something to reach down in there, get those out, or long fingers. Alright, so once those are out, go ahead and put the old ones in. There you go. So now you can see that I've got the wiring on there. They popped right in there, the factory ones. Real nice. Now we have these two wires here. These are for your LED in the front. That strip that's going to look so cool. And you got to find a 12-volt source for that. I would probably hook that up to your parking lights. And that way when you turn your parking lights on, those will come on. You can see what they look like without this being hooked up. You got to find a 12-volt source. The reason why I suggest you hook it up with your parking light, so if you're going home during the day and you want to just turn these on without your light coming on, it might look cooler, I think. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to hook mine up. You could hook yours up so you have your daytime running light come on at the same time that's running, but I think this is probably going to be bright enough to where you don't need this light on all the time. So it's up to you how you want to hook it up, but I'll show you what wires I use when I hook it up to my parking light. Okay, what I use is my voltmeter here, and I touch these wires right here. This is the black one that comes from the plug. That's your ground wire, and this brown one right here, that's the one that goes to your parking light. So if that's the way you want to hook yours up, you can do it that way. Anyway, you don't want to hook it up to your blinker one, so you use your black and your brown, and I'll hook that up and we'll see how it works. you can see what it looks like with just the parking light on. You can see we get that nice strip there with the LEDs. I think that's going to be sweet because I can use that during the daytime and I don't have to have my headlight on at the same time. So that looked kind of cool. And I'll show you how I did it back here. Before I solder it up, you can see the black goes to the black and the brown goes to the red. So this is your negative wire and this is your 12-volt wire. So we'll get that soldered on and I'll show you how I did that. Okay, you can see I got these soldered on here now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some black electrical tape and I'm going to tape those up, and then I'm going to install this light, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So in case you're wondering what I use to strip those wires with, I have a nice set of they're called channel locks. And anyway, you see all the different hole sizes for your wires, so you can use that to kind of strip the wire back when you put it together. So we'll go ahead and get that taped up, install it, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, well that's what it looks like with my parking light on now. You can see, man, that looks way better than that. Now you know why I replaced my lights, because even though the halos were cool, we're getting old and faded, and man, that looks sweet. So that's with my parking light on. I'll go ahead and turn on my light and so you can see what that looks like. Alright, there's what it looks like with the light on. And let me show you where the adjustment is on that. So in case you're wondering, this right here is your adjustment to move your light up and down, so you make sure you get it the right height. So I'm going to go ahead and install my other light and we'll check it out and see what it looks like. It's going to look way better than that. It looks like it's complete, looks good. If you thought this video was helpful, you got any questions, please comment below. We sure appreciate you watching, and please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.